Ensuring a safer highway is the objective of this area patrol. Nigeria Police Force says it's determined and will continue to comb the Abuja-Kaduna highway and rail tracks and indeed every nook and cranny for criminals. With the patrol over, the police parade suspects, including the alleged mastermind of the Abuja-Kaduna train attack, Ibrahim Abdullahi, who is the leader of a kidnap syndicate terrorizing passengers plying the Abuja-Kaduna highway.
The same thing. Instead of people are those that are attacking our power generation plants.
At a news conference in Kaduna, the police public relations officer explains how the suspect was arrested.
You will recollect that on 12 January 2024, police operative attached to anti-kidnapping unit of Kaduna State Criminal Investigation Department, CID, based on credible information swift, in and arrested one Ibrahim Abdullahi, A.K. Mande, at Abuja-Kaduna Road, flyover by Rido Junction. The suspect confessed to being the leader of a kidnap syndicate terrorizing Kaduna-Abuja highway, ranked among other criminals like Dogo, Gide, and Bello Toji.
The police reel out statistics of other suspects arrested from January 2024 to date.
On February 29, 2024, vigilant operatives of the Kaduna Command Monitoring Unit conducted a well-coordinated operations at the residence of a suspected kidnapper. On 7th of April 2024, police operative...
All right, so let's get into this. So what I always wonder is, why is it that they're always depending on confession? Why is it that they don't ever have evidence of their own? My observation. But anyway, this is they said police nab suspected Abuja-Kaduna abduction masterminds. Right? Well, is it possible that these kids are hungry and they just want to be jailed so that they can eat? Is that if we are going strictly by their confession, what is going on here, Chief?
Well, like you have your doubt about the genuineness of the quality of confessions coming from this so-called suspected mastermind of the Abuja-Kaduna rail track attack. Same way do I have my own doubts. However, let us, if indeed this were the kingpins, this were the mastermind of that tragic incident,
right?
The Nigerian police, the Nigerian security leadership, and men and women who take the risk to expose, to uncover evildoers in the society, they must be commended. If indeed these confessions, so-called confessions from these bandits.
Wait, they must be commended for the confessions or for actually having a case?
For being able to crack the case, or for being able to go after them and rein them in.
Okay.
However, for the confessions, because you know what
because you know, I just noticed that always there's confession and they're parading and that road is so straightforward that there should be no like these incidents are way too much on that particular road. That road is a very straight road, less than 3 hours if everything were normal, of course, right? That if they are going to catch anybody do something on that, they should be like, okay, we have evidence, evidence to believe, I don't know how they say, that these are the right people. But their account, all I hear, I mean, unless you heard something else, but what I'm hearing is a bunch of kids confessing.
I'm hearing the same thing you heard.
Yeah, just because a young man confesses doesn't mean he's the one that did anything.
Well, like you said, could these young folks be out there looking for a way of escaping hunger? You know, Nigerian hunger. And then they say, oh, I want to be taken in. Let me have a free breakfast, lunch.
Yeah, because they do that even here in New York City. Even here in New York City, people do that. they go into emergency rooms just because they want to eat. The homeless. How much more in Nigeria?
We never will be able to say. But what we know of Nigeria is that security threat is ever looming.
Yeah.
Everywhere in Nigeria, you have seen how people can be targeted and kidnapped and killed for organ harvest. You have seen how people are taken in, and all kinds of stuff are done to them in the name of taking ransom, demanding ransom and taking ransom. You have seen what things could be done to people in the names of wanting them to switch religion. All kinds of things going on in Nigeria. Highway, terror, robbery. You may be sleeping in your house, people coming in all kinds of funny uniforms and attires, and then like what happened to that journalist, Segun Olatunji, and you are taken away. You don't know if those who came for you are state actors or non-state actors. All kinds of things happen. But in this case, they are saying these people have confessed. So my question is, what is behind that quality of confession? Were they tortured?
Exactly.
Yes, were they tortured? In which case, the quality of confession may not be reliable. But if it's coming from a penitent heart, some heart that is grief-stricken, and they feel like, okay, I should own up to things that I've done against fellow humans, against the country, then that may be something to
kudos to them if that's the case.
To think seriously about. However, I'm hearing mastermind, and they have mentioned some notorious gangsters behind this youth who have now been described as the masterminds. So between these so-called masterminds and Dogo, Kidai, and all of them, who actually who qualify to be described as a mastermind, who ultimately benefit from all this.
We don't believe them. But you're a journalist. I don't believe them.
You and I do not know. We give the system benefit of the doubt. But from what we have, what Nigerians have suffered over time, there is still more to be done on the part of Nigerian security operatives and the Nigerian government. And part of that is this ongoing debate about whether America should have military base all over the place. You know, South Korea have American military base. Japan has everywhere.
So you think that will become additional intelligence for the military community?
You know the implication. If America sets up a military base all over the place, all these people will be out of business in no time. They will be out of. Somebody has said, France has been in Niger, has been in Mali, and what have you. It is not also true. You see the pushback from the people who ultimately benefit from this crisis. So, Dogo Kide and all of them, they know, and they have people who help them to gauge public opinion and mold public opinion, so that they continue to dig in and they unleash the worst of terror on Nigerian public. So if America is going to come, so be it. I'm not going to lose sleep over that. Already I'm losing sleep when some Fulani headsmen invaded my farm, and then they attempted killing my farm manager when they put a price on my head. Where were these people? Because they have not tasted the pill that some of us have had to swallow to survive. They won't know what we feel. They won't know how it pinches. So kudos to Nigerian police if these people indeed.
May God bless
mastermind
Nigeria
of
police. May God bless
the
them.
Nigeria, may God bless the Nigeria as a country as well. Yeah.
May God bless the Nigeria police, because it's just the way even the way they put the structure their sentences. I'm like what are you talking about? But anyway, let's just like you said, let's give them the benefit of the doubt. If they actually catch these people,
And if God must bless
more grease to their
Nigeria,
elbows.
the police and Nigeria must also bless God.
Happy. All right. Do us a favor, hit the like button, share, subscribe, and follow, so you're notified whenever we go live. If you like this segment, you like the next one. Stay tuned.